Alright, hoodlums, we're back for episode 2 of this Blood level 4. I haven't moved at all. In the last episode, we ran around, killed a bunch of shit, spent some money, killed some bosses, collected some shit. It was awesome. So now we've moved into the Cathedral Ward, which is the second area in the game. And as I said, the game is going to try to extort you for 10,000 blood echoes, which we're not going to let it do that. There's a way to skip all that. This is what I'm talking about. You can spend 10,000 and buy that. The Hunter Chief emblem. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, we're going to go to an area that's optional and fight an optional boss. It's going to unlock a door. We can sneak in. That's the door right there. Won't open unless you fight an optional boss. So we're going down this way. Now, Old Yharnam can suck on a Blood level 4. There's a lot of mob-type enemies. There's a guy that's on the Back to the Future clock tower shooting at you the whole time. It's interesting. We got to get there first. So dogs in this game have heat-seeking vision, as you can see here. See? I'm so hot, it noticed me immediately. Now here's something. If the dogs are giving you trouble, just shoot them. As it gets up, kill it. Done. So, as usual, we're going to pick up some shit, ignore some other shit, kill some shit, make our way through. I'll probably kill these guys just because that guy's fork's way too big. I can't let him live. It's weird. Get out of here. Okay, we do have to go in there, but first we need to go up top and open the hole in the floor. Now, everybody hates the dogs in FromSoft games. I'm sure you're no different. Here's something I figured out a long time ago. If you run up to this platform to trigger the dogs and turn back around, go around the railing here. Wait for both of them to show up, transform your saw cleaver. Point the camera up, charged R2. Should still be one. Usually you get them both at the same time, but we all can't be perfect, right? Oh. Alright, a little extra work and a little damage, but trust me, it goes smoother than that most times. And we're going to dodge bullets because we've all seen The Matrix at least once. Isn't it amazing how their top hats never come off? Just saying, 0 out of 10, unrealistic game. Now, before we go into the hole in the floor, I want to go around here and talk to this creep. His name is Alfred. He's weird. He's kind of a racist. I'm choosing cooperate. I'm just misleading him. I want that. I don't care about that. So we got it. We're moving on. Now, what I'd like to do is not fight any optional bosses that I don't have to until I have a plus 10 weapon. I think that's a pretty good plan, but we're not going to be able to stick to it 100%. We have to fight this boss to get into the next area and not spend the money. I'm going to get kidnapped and taken to fight an electric cat dog at some point, and I'm going to let that happen because I want to get some free bolt paper, and I want to get a badge that allows me to buy more whenever I want. Things like that. Another gemstone. Go down here, talk to Mr. Wolf. Hey, dude. 69 damage, I'm sure you saw that. Dirty bastards. Now, those things are going to start dropping those. I don't need any more for my main weapon. I do want some more for my pistol, but I'm going to pick up even more because I might use the cane for one specific thing later, and the most upgraded that I can get it will work better. Undecided yet, but I'm going to keep doing it. So, there's a lamp. Tuck around the side here and pick up some blood juice. Bang! That'll come in handy for the boss that's down here. If you don't remember, it's the blood-starved beast. Yeah, no one can read that sign. It's too old. So there are some upgrade materials, single bloodstone shards if you still need them or want them like me. I'm going to try to catch this thing before it falls off the edge. I failed. So what I'll do now is that, and I lost it. It's okay. I don't need any for the saw cleaver. I was just hoping to get as many as I could. There's plenty more in this level. I'm going to drop down here, pick up the hunter's torch for no reason, just want a hunter's torch. I could sell the other torch for 500 blood echoes. I've been poor in my life. I'm good at this shit. Now, the single most important shortcut in this entire level is right here, but we can't open this door from this side. We can fight beasts that are 18 times taller than us, but we can't unlock doors. So we will get that later, but it's very important, because if you die to the boss, you can then just come from the lamp, drop down like I did, and go right to the shortcut. And I will show you the way. Damn, losing my voice. Try not to cough and clear my throat in your ear like a bastard, but I can't help it at this point. Okay, so now let's actually go through the level, since we couldn't kill a bunny rabbit. Someone's going to start talking. Nobody cares. Mole blood. Alright. So these guys can be fun. Yep. We're going to have to kill a few things here. Those ones in particular will chase you for a while. So, I don't want them to chase me. I'm going to kill as many as I can. There should be another one over there. And there's one taking a poop right here, if you notice. Maybe you didn't notice. Maybe I'm the only one on Earth that even knew he was there. Not important. Coming around here, picking up upgrade material. Boom. Yeah. Over here, some cold blood and some dude in a bathrobe. You can just kill him. Doesn't matter. Hey. Now, sometimes these guys will drop gems, like I said. That one's useless to me, but keep your eyes peeled. You never know what can happen. So my little strategy here is just to stand here. Don't go all the way down the stairs and let these things make their way over to me. Again, I don't want them attacking staggered like that. I want them kind of in a row. Nobody's dying. This game's too hard. As you can see, the game is way too hard. Jesus. What do you got? Bathrobe? Alright. What do you give me? Blood vials? That's fine. Now, I want to say there's one more. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, that's the Back to the Future clock tower right there. On top is Doc Brown. Down below is Marty McFly with the saw spear. I don't want to deal with any of them. So we're going this way. We're going to keep moving, because when you're out in the open now, you will get shot by a machine gun. See, same kind of strategy for a lot of things. Strike them, move forward. Dodging backwards is just going to get you dead. I am picking up some antidote and stuff. I might use it. I might need to use it on this boss because it can poison you when you're near it. Now this part is one of my least favorite parts in this level. There's two of those guys outside, but when you step out in the open, Doc Brown's going to shoot you. So I want to try to do is that. See, sometimes Doc Brown will shoot those exploding things and kill one of these for you. So, I'm going to make a run for it now. There is an item at the end here, as you can see, but it's just antidote. I don't need any more. I want to kill these and pick up this upgrade material. You guys know the drill by this point. Now here's something interesting, especially on a Blood level 4. If you don't go in that room and come around the side here, fire paper! Make sure you hang out for a second so you don't get shot. Wake up dead, punk. Alright. Did you drop anything? Worthless beast. Yeah, that guy's gonna pop out and scare you. Maybe kill you. They do poison damage to some degree. What's he doing? Are we dancing? We need that Old West, like, dual music, right? Okay, I gotta adjust my headset volume there for a second. This will be a gem for your pistol. It's not great, but we don't have anything else. Now, over here is questionable. There's a lot of enemies in that smoky thing. When you go over there to fight them, you're going to be surrounded by a mob. The guy on the tower will still shoot you. There's even more enemies to the right over here, and there is one item, and I don't remember what it is, and I'm okay not knowing, and I'm just going to run past it all. Later, dudes. There's another shortcut there, but again, we can't open it yet. And I want to go up this ladder. And be careful, these guys will chase you, and they can climb ladders. So don't hang out up here, unless you're going to be ready to kill them, and then hang out. If you're just going to take a break here or go to the bathroom, you're going to come back and be dead. So I'm going off the side here. I don't want to kill the guy on the tower. He would be the other direction up another ladder. Now, those beast guys that are chasing us all over, there's a whole bunch of them down there on the ground. I don't want to deal with them. Hit the knot. Watch them burn. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Now, there are still some other enemies down there. Blood level 4, I'm not even going to fight them. Not because I can't. I just don't want to. There's an item over there. Don't remember what it is. Don't care. This is how we make our way through the level. Now, this is just ritual material for making chalices. If you want to do chalices on a blood level 4, good fucking luck. I'm not doing it. I'm also not going over there and picking up that because I don't remember what it is, but I can pretty much guarantee it's nothing that I think is important. I'm okay if I miss some Molotovs or Quicksilver bullets or blood vials or something like that. I'm not in a dire position just yet, and hopefully I won't be the entire game. But trust me, if I find myself in a bad position, I will think first of the things I didn't pick up. So now that's open. Really all we're skipping is that big room of death that we cut the damn chandelier down. But it's something. Blood vials. Alright, we're going this way now. A couple more of these beast assholes are hiding in the smoke. You don't believe me? Watch. What? What? Hat? What? Told you. Sound effects not included. I'm gonna get you. Alright, directional aiming time. None of this bullshit. Hey, I can't see. I'm scared. Call my mom. Just kidding, I wasn't scared. Now down on the end is another bunny rabbit if you still need or want upgrade materials. Sometimes it's gone by the time you get here, like this time. Such is life on a blood level 4. I recommend getting this motherfucker's attention because if you let him go over there, he will come back with his friend, who's the same as him. It's a double dose of murder. Hey, dude. And it's the same pattern. Strike him a few times, keep an eye on your stamina. As you play, you'll get used to it. You won't need to look up at it anymore. You'll be like, oh, I hit him 2-3 times. I need to move. It becomes muscle memory. Down here's a dead end. On the other side is the electric cat dog, but you can't get there unless you let the Grim Reaper kidnap you, which we will do later. Moving on. Hey, dude. How's it going? Gimme. Okay. This is the way. Now, here's a really important part, no joking. If you turn left here, but watch out because there's a wolf up there. And when you go past a certain point here, he's going to drop down. You have to fight him. That's fine. But over here is gold. Beast pellets. Can't buy them yet. Can't buy them for quite a while. They are wonderful. They can make bosses quite a... Damn it. Oh, shit. I apologize for my voice. It's just completely wrecked. Beast pellets will help you do more damage to bosses. And check this out. Doesn't that look like a crow? With its beak pointed up in the air? It's not, though. See? It's not. But it sure looks like it. Okay, another surprise here. Boom. Boom. I said boom. Stupid late boom. Dodge forward, otherwise that would have killed me. Because remember, Bloodborne has counterattack damage as well. So if a boss or an enemy hits you while you're trying to attack them, they get the counterattack damage, and you get fucked up. I'm going in this building for 2 reasons. Neither of them are this. But while we're here... Alright. This is the real reason we're here. This is that shortcut I pointed out when we first chased the bunny rabbit. At the top of the building is more fire paper. Yeah. Pretending I'm doing speedrun now. But we're just getting the fuck out of here. Out the door. A couple more things to collect, and we will be at the boss. No stamina. Nothing. What a loser. Now this wolf has red eyes because he's been smoking the devil's lettuce. Be careful with him. Yeah. Die, die, die. They all die the same. See, I was getting poisoned. That's really what the red eyes mean, by the way. Now over here, if you're quick, you can catch this bunny rabbit and get more of the same upgrade material. We are really overloaded with the single bloodstone shards at this point, but like I said, I want extra. But there's an item up here I don't want to miss. Boom. And since we're being resourceful, we're going to go to each side of this area and pick up this thing on both sides. Enemies will wake up, but for the most part, if you keep your eyes open, you can just avoid them. If you want blood echoes, kill them. See, there he is. Nope. And here's the boss. It is Blood-Starved Beast. Starts out a flappy sack of skin that launches at you, swipes at you violently, screams, and has a pouncing attack that's lightning fast. It'll land on you and eat your face, and you will die. Its attacks will poison you. So, that, and maybe that. There's a well-known strategy for this boss. You throw these pungent blood cocktails into a place of your choosing, and it distracts the boss for a short period of time. All its attention will be on the area that this juice broke, and you're just basically stand there and beat it up as long as you have stamina. It only lasts a short while. As far as how long, I don't know. What the hell do you think I am? I don't know. May or may not use that. Don't know. But let's go. And as it gets into later phases, it's going to be poisoning you if you're near it. You're going to be trying to hit it, and it'll be poisoning you. It's really annoying. And that just reminds me of something I forgot, which is that. I want that up there for quick access in case I do get poisoned. But this is pretty much the attacks. It's not much different through the later phases. You just have to know how to do it. Some of them, this boss will hop far away. Other ones, it stays relatively close and you can just strafe. See, that one's far away. So what can we do? Watch, this one will be just walk under. And you could get a backstab there if you wanted to. No. Went too early, but it's okay. I mean, and for the most part, this is it. The only thing you have to watch out for is that. Like I said, that's the one where she'll eat your face. And there's even a different pouncy one that can be tough. Really no strategy here. God damn it, how many times is that can happen to me? No real crazy strategy, just don't get hit, hit her. Try not to stand in front of her and fight her, because you'll lose that battle most of the time. Can be parried, it's actually pretty difficult. I'm going to show you how the cocktails work now. So I like this corner. Most people like that corner. I think that's most people's preferred corner. But see, it's distracted for a minute. Try to get a backstab. I did not get a backstab. This thing is really weak to fire. It's cool. And you can repeat this process until the boss is dead. You just have to throw one every, I don't know, 10 seconds. Now it's in third phase. And attacks are mostly the same. Can't see it. Whoa, how did it die? Well, I guess I'm that good. Things die. It just got out of my sight to die. So yeah, it's a little bit of a cheese, but don't let anybody get you down. Do the best you can. The end. So that is the Blood-Starved Beast. As you see, we got a cup. We got a souvenir cup, which we're not going to use on a blood level 4. And we got some money, and now that door in the Cathedral Ward will be open. So, as usual, I'm going to go back and spend that money, because I'd be a fool to try to enter anywhere near Amelia with that kind of money. So like I said, a lot of back and forth, cutting through levels to open shortcuts, going to one side to pick something up, only to go back to the other side, and blah, blah, blah. But it is what it is. So, blood bullets. Replace it. Replace it. Don't need anything else. Murder him. What's his name today? Fred? Okay. Repair it, because you know me. Fortification. Hold on. Let's go to this one. Still can't do that because I don't have any twins. I can do the pistol. Look at that. We have 23. So we'll take 5 and then 8. Now I need twins for the pistol and that. And I won't put any twins in the pistol until this is completely done. I won't waste them like that. So now let's go to the pistol because we did get a gem. It's only +3, but what the fuck, right? Now we'll go back here. We still only have 2 slots. Let's see if we can't get more. So that's... Okay, this is +8, 0.7 damage. This is +8, 1.1. But okay, so that's better in my opinion. Like I said, this, I don't care about charge attacks. So we're already with the best setup. There's nothing better we can do. I still don't want to spend any insight on any of that nonsense. I want to wait to get at least fire paper. Let's do... What do we got? We got quite a bit of money. So 20 of those. That'd be good, you know. 20 of those. That'd be good. Still have 6,000. Don't need that. Don't care about that. Don't need that. 2 of those just because I like the number 10. The rest blood. We're calling it done. Again, I apologize for my voice, man. It's been really windy and warm where I live. It's kind of like you step outside and someone's just nailing you with a hairdryer all day long. So it has wrecked my voice. Okay, so now we spent our money. We double-checked everything. We resupplied. We're going back to Cathedral Ward. Like I said, running in circles is the name of the game. The first area was like this. This area is like this. The next area will be like this. And then we'll be more streamlined from there on out. And if I'm wrong, fuck it. And we're just waiting. Together. I don't think we need a description of sweaty clothes. I think we got it, game. Come on. Okay. Once again, we're back here. Now this door's open. So we're going to take it upstairs. We're going to climb a tower and get a badge just to come back down. Look behind me. Secrets. If you want to go explore that, go ahead. Not worth it to me right now. Running in this room and turning right quickly because this guy will kill you on a blood level 4 extremely quick. And if you don't remember, these are runes. Runes, you need a rune tool to equip. We won't get that till after we fight witches. So witches is another optional boss, but I won't be waiting till we have a +10 weapon because I want what lies beyond them, which is the rune tool. Now I come up here to fight this guy because I don't want to get shot from up above. You do it your way. My goal here is to run to the shooter left, kill him before I get murdered, and dodge out. Whew, close. I want to go to the stairs and just try to bottleneck some of these mother truckers. Hey. What? Just you? Where's your friends? Oh man, that guy ruined my shit. Look at that. Look at that. I got stuck in a corner by Shield Guy. So, I think that's the first death of the game for me, which is fine. I think it's hilarious. Well, I don't think Shield Guy technically killed me, but he definitely got the assist on that one, and that's fucking funny. Really nothing you could do. I was pinned in the corner. No big deal. This is why we are in the habit of sending elevators back the way we came. Remember? Did you pick that up? Yeah. But, since we already killed that guy, we don't need to do it again. But I am going to have to kill these guys again. See how the gunshot almost hits you? Okay, try it again. Shooter guy? I missed the first one, that's not good. At least he's dead now. Now I know the most dangerous enemy in this room is Shield Guy. So we know what to expect. Already going much better. Who has my blood echoes? Yeah. You bastard. Looking like you're wearing a cheap-ass Halloween mask. Carrying a torch about a bunch of wood stuff. Now, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if I got my blood echoes back or not. Maybe they just teleported somewhere else. I don't really care. It wasn't many. I think I only killed 2 things before I died. Ooh, cool. The next level gemstone. So this is what I'm talking about. We have to climb to the top of this tower, kill everything along the way, so we don't have to run into it on the way back down. The reason we're going up here is to pick up a badge. Remember, there's a shooter guy in the corner here. I always killed him first, as you can see. Sometimes you take a hit. It is what it is. But there's an item we can pick up at the top of this tower that's going to... Oh, there he is. And he stole my money. It's going to allow us to buy fire paper with insight or money. So I want it. I want it as soon as possible. Which is now. Now, as far as how my blood echoes teleported up here, I don't know. Don't get shot by that guy. He has an absolute hand cannon that will knock you flat on your back. It's actually pretty epic. Okay, there is... Which way am I going? I think I'm going this way. There's a ladder that I'm looking for. Whoop, there it is. At the end of this tower is a door. We can't open it yet. Not till later. We need a special key, but it doesn't matter. The item I want is on this side of the door. It's right there in that chest. But I have to not burn to death. Watch your back, because there's another one of these guys. See him? And these are the torchy ones. So you think you're going to get shot, but you're going to get torchied. Alright. That's what I wanted. Now we'll go back down in peace. More running around in circles, but it's all good. Now right here is a very important part, in my opinion. In order to upgrade our weapon, we now need twin bloodstone shards. There is one of those little bunny rabbit looking things on the bottom floor of this that has 2. And there's another location in this level that has 2. Which means we'll be able to upgrade our weapon one last time and put one more gem in it before we fight Amelia, which is going to make it a hell of a lot easier. That's actually an exaggeration. It'll make it just a pinch easier, but that's what I want. So I need to kill this thing, and I hope it doesn't fall off the edge. It is around to the left of the ground floor. I usually start running about when it gets enclosed like that, you see? Like here. And I'm going to try to catch it, lock on, and start striking it. There it is. I don't care if it falls down in front of me, because I'm going that way anyway. See, this is fine, because I'm going down here. I just don't want it to fall off the edge that way. So, we're good. Okay, torch time. In here, it's parkour, it's dying light, whatever. I don't remember what those items are. I'm not interested. What I'm doing is falling in this hole in the floor that's just in front of me. It's like a square shape, but it's missing. Carefully dropping. Make sure you have full health before you go. Most important. Drop slightly. No forward momentum, no launching. And heal again before you do the next step. Fully. I like to go to about the middle where the rope is. I've had it when I'm too close to the wall. I actually hit that beam and bounce off the next platform. It's kind of funny, also frustrating. So something along the lines of that is what we're looking for. Because this is a sort of secret. Not really. It was a secret at one point, but then Fred Flintstone invented the internet, and everybody knows this now. But I'm showing you how to get here in case you forget. Now I want to pick up this clothing items here, because altogether you can sell it for 35,000 blood echoes. That's a lot of money. This is an arcane tool. We can't wield it ever, but we can sell it for 1,000, and this is the main reason we're here. If you didn't do this your first time, if you don't remember how to do it, this is very important. You need 3 of these before you fight the final boss in the main game. And you need to eat all 3 of them. Otherwise you cannot fight the moon presence. There's actually 4 in the game. One's a lot more complicated to get. I won't be doing that. I'll be showing you what I think is an easier way. It's up to you. But right now we got the first one that's most important. And we're done here. And I didn't light the lamp because if I die on this level, I want to spawn back at the Cathedral Ward lamp, not way the fuck over here. Strategy, my dudes. So to get down from here, it's pretty simple. Walk off this edge. Walk off that edge. Turn this way. Roll left. Drop down. Roll right. And you're on the ground. Now there's a beast over here. You can't lock on him because he's sleeping. But what you can do is make sure you're facing him close enough. Do charge R2. Get a backstab. Do another one. He's still not dead. Do one more. But now you can lock on. And he's dead. He's just going to give you a rune, but you got money for killing him. Now where we are here, there's sweaty clothing to pick up. There's a fire gem that I think is completely worthless. There's someone that will kidnap us. I'm not ready to be kidnapped yet. I'm just going to run through. Doesn't matter to me. Watching my stamina, I want to make sure I have enough to get to the elevator. I let off for a second just to press it again, and we're gone. And watch the blood echoes. Come on. There you go. Some things just die sometimes, and you don't know why. Now, we are officially in Cathedral Ward on the other side of the gates. We don't have to spend 10,000 blood echoes. A little bit of extra work, but it's worth it. Gate number 1. Gate number 2. Now there's an entire area of this level that I'm going to skip because, not skip like any kind of glitch or anything, I'm just not going to do it. I don't need to go down below to get anything specific. I don't want any poison knives. I really don't care. So as you can see, we're getting shot at, and that pistol is a double shot pistol. It's cray-cray. So, let's kill Nightlight, dude. I hate when they're just like that, you see? Because they strike just one right after another. I hate it. So you can't hit one because the next one's coming from behind him to... You know, fuck you guys. I'll kill them later. This is the wooden shield. Totally need the wooden shield. Can I sneak up on this guy before those other guys kill me? Yes. Perfect. Oh, man. I said perfect, not sucky. So these guys really aren't that hard to parry at all. I think they're one of the easier... God damn, man. I think they're one of the easier enemies. I think I need a doctor. Alright, he can go. Very important that you go up this ladder, because there's numbing mist up here. And if you don't remember, Amelia will heal herself. And she'll heal herself multiple times. So if you hit her with one of these, she can't regain any health. With any luck, we won't need them, but it's totally necessary to have. Now here's a little more of a detour. Instead of going directly up to the boss, I want to go to the side and pick up our last twin bloodstone shard, so we can go back to the dream and upgrade the weapon before we fight Amelia. And that's this way. Now I'll come here later, those things will be sleeping, and I'll pick up most of this shit. Right now I'm not interested. I'm just going over here to fight Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. Gotta kill a crow, and Squidward is to the right. Now they're tough. I hate them. On Blood level 4 they're even tougher. So this. And this is what we want. Boom! So now we can upgrade our weapon one more time. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Well, we'll go this way, because two things. Number one, there's a cold blood to pick up over here, and you could do it like you're a wizard through a gate. Check this out. Boom! And then we'll open this last gate, just so we can open all three. Now, to the right is where well, maybe I'll go get some cold blood. Watch this guy, he's a fire guy. Nope. Pick this up. That's the only reason I came over here. If you can continue down this way, there's some poison knives to pick up, and there's a kind of a clusterfuck of enemies. And over here is where you can talk to the prostitute, which ends up giving you one more of those umbilical cords. It's time consuming, and I don't want to do it. And that's all down there. That's the part I'm going to skip. I have no interest. So like I said, it's a lot of running around, but it's worth it in my opinion, because you don't want to be fighting Amelia at a certain level when you can be just a little bit higher. Why would you want to do that? That would be a challenge within a challenge. I've done it. I don't see the point. Move it, nerd. So one last time we will go to the dream, upgrade our weapon, get our shit ready for Amelia, and yeah, then we'll just go fight her. We'll get it over with. Alright. I guess I don't need to do that. I don't shoot Amelia. Yeah. Gotta kill him. His name's Dave. Alright, boom. Fortify. So we can do this one time. I can do nothing there. I don't think I picked up anything new. No, I didn't. And I won't get the next slot yet. Okay. Now, because we got that badge at the top of the tower, we can now use insight to buy this. I want to do that right now for a reason that has to do with the Witches of Hemwick. Just buy blood, I don't care. Don't want to think about it. Now, if you guys have ever fought the Witches of Hemwick, you know that it can kind of suck, because in that boss fight, there's some summon add type enemies. They're called the Mad Ones. They're fucking insane. If you get near them, they hack you forever. It makes that fight a little bit complicated, because overall that fight is fucking dumb. Now, the way they come out of the ground in the boss fight is a little tricky. And if you have 15 insight or higher when you first go to Hemwick, those guys are going to rise out of the ground and give you a hard time the entire level, all the way to the boss fight and in the boss fight. So I have to spend some insight right now, in my opinion, to make sure that doesn't happen, and I might as well get fire paper with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. That's just the way I do it. So we're going to just turbo our way up to Amelia right now. Move it. And that's where you could summon for help. But don't do that, man. This is something to strive for and do yourself, and then you can feel proud of it. Oh, am I being chased? Am I seeing things? Yes, I am. Don't do drugs, kids. Move it. Pick those up. Here's how you get through this. Run right at him. Let off. Get some stamina back, and run straight through the middle of these guys holding the Blair Witch sticks. Get to the door. Spam X, protected by the animation. Boom. Whee! Gotta roll. Okay, so this is Lady Amelia, as I call her. You know, you either dread this fight or you're cool with it. Now, there's a pretty well-known strategy for Amelia that involves breaking her limbs repeatedly and kind of keeping her grounded the entire fight, and then it's over. She never breaks away from you. She never heals. It's a little tough to do on a blood level 4. You don't have the power behind your weapon and your attacks, and you don't have the stamina to really do it smoothly, at least in my opinion. But overall, that's the strategy I'm going to employ. It's just going to be a little messy. She'd probably jump around a little bit. So if you don't remember, the boss fight triggers around that second tile, so I want to be buffed before we go there. Let's roll. Alright, so I'm going to run up to her leg and try to hit her. I let off just before I got here to hopefully have full stamina when I got here. Out of stamina. Okay, let's gain some stamina back. She moved. Gotta move. She punched me. Alright, but I'm still working on that far leg. Oh, that was close. Damn. That's what I wanted. See, and you're just going to basically make circles and attack her limbs and be ready for the nonsense. You can dodge through the swipes like anything else, any other boss. I didn't expect that to be 15 strikes in a row. My mistake. And that's Amelia. You know, it's a complicated version of a very well-known easy strat for speedrunning and stuff like that. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have that strat down. I did take a few hits. I ran out of stamina a few times, but overall, I'm fine with that. And you have to inspect this to move on in the main story. This is how you get to the Forbidden Woods. I'm not watching the story, but you get a password. You remember all that shit. So now, here's the question. Do we go to Witches and get the rune tool and get Witches done? No, we don't. And here's why. This is the way I do this. Halfway through the level where the Witches of Hemwick are is the prompt to go to Cainhurst. And the only way you get to Cainhurst is by picking up the invitation to Cainhurst, which is in the backside of Iosefka's clinic, which you access through the Forbidden Woods. So here's my plan. I'm going to go to the Forbidden Woods. It'll probably be next episode when we do this. I'm going to go there now, but next episode, we'll go through the Forbidden Woods off to the left side. We'll make our way to the backside of the clinic. We're going to pick up a rune. We're going to pick up the birthday party invitations. We're then going to warp back to the Forbidden Woods. We're going to make our way through the Forbidden Woods to collect Twin Bloodstone Shards, open up the shortcuts, but before I fight the Shadows of Yharnam, I am going to go back to the dream, use the Twin Bloodstone Shards that I got to make my weapon even stronger, and at that point, we will have a decision. Do we go fight witches and get the rune tool then? Or do we allow ourselves to get kidnapped so we can get bolt paper before we fight shadows? I'm leaning more towards getting kidnapped. I don't want to fight shadows without bolt paper on a blood level 4, so that sounds best to me, but I reserve the right to change my mind. Now, over there, you make your way down, there's 2 enemy hunters. I think you can get some bolt paper over there and some more single bloodstone shards. I'm not interested. We're going to go at least get the lamp in the Forbidden Woods. What I might do if there's time is haul ass and get the birthday party summons, warp back to the start of the Forbidden Woods, and we'll start there in the next episode. I think I have time for that, but it all depends on what kind of shenanigans Bloodborne throws at us. And remember, earlier I said I'll get most of this stuff later when the giants are sleeping. This is what I mean, folks. It's nice and peaceful here, and I think it's funny when they lift their head up. It makes me laugh. Well, that's not exactly, because he also moved his body. Nope. Okay, we already got the item over there. We don't need it. This is shining coins or something I don't need. But there's a gem right up here, if I remember right. Yeah, level 2. Antidotes. Which doesn't make sense, because if you need an antidote, your problem isn't dote. Your problem is poison. What you need is an anti-poison. Anyone want to explain antidote to me? You can't. Just like crows and ravens, you can't. Alright, talk to this guy if you want a free insight. Or Madman's Knowledge gets you an insight, whatever. This is the way. Get down here however the fuck you want. Blip, 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 blip. Now, because I don't want to spend all the time in the world and run out of time at an important part, I'm going to fucking ninja the path down here. Take a little damage. It's all good. I'm not picking that up because it's useless. And watch this. Watch the damage this does. 216. So now let's try this. I didn't mean to do that. We'll have to try it on the next guy. I was trying to do the R1 to L1 to show you the difference. I guess we'll experiment in a little while. So this is the way you get to the woods. It's not anything new. Most of you probably remember this. Boom. Now we have a starting lamp. So, first order of business is make our way to get the birthday party invitation and pick up the twin bloodstone shards that we can along the way. We're going to make a second pass through the woods, only to stop short at the end anyway, so we're going to be going through this area a couple of times. There's a couple of runes here that I think are very important. There's one that boosts your stamina, which is awesome for a blood level 4. There's one that boosts your HP, which is awesome for a blood level 4. And there's also one that gives you frenzy resistance, which I am going to get, but I'm going to try to get it when I don't have anything to lose because it's really hard to get on a blood level 4. It's surrounded by 2 gigantic snake balls. Yeah, I said snake balls. Hee. Alright, let's try this again. It was 216, wasn't it? R1, L1. So 283. Already we're more. So like I told you, once we get on the other side of Amelia, viscerals are going to be pretty much getting more and more useless. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't want to mess with all those people. There's multiple dogs. I already stole the item over there. I don't care about the rest. But what I do want to do is this. So you jump down here. There's a bunny rabbit. Just lock on and throw a fire thing at him, because he has twins. Oh, thank you, sir. So that's what I mean. A couple of things along the way, but overall we're not going to do too much because we're just taking the side path to get the birthday party invitation to Uncle Larry's birthday party that he didn't invite us to. Am I going to get hit by every single one of those? Ooh, and I got a visitor here. Bitch. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Well, he's already dead. But whatever, you already saw the numbers. Now, the reason I wanted to kill him instead of running by is this. Still can't get these, they are gold. I'm really glad I only used one on the Bloodstarved Beast, And I'm really glad I only used one on Amelia. I will use one on Shadows as well, maybe two, because that fight's slow. So we're going to the left, but we might as well make a pit stop over here, so we don't have to come here later. There's a shooter here, I want to kill him first. You see how they're getting tougher? It's taking about one more hit for these guys. Which is why I want to upgrade my weapon before we fight any more bosses. And it's totally doable like this. I suppose you could do the whole Blood level 4 without doing any of that shit. Make it even harder on yourself. But the question for you, my friends, is why you do that. Okay. I think that guy was moonwalking. God damn it. Nice hat. It looks like a Miami drug dealer. Okay, the reason I'm coming through here is because, look, more wizard stuff. Whoops. Just pick up those through the wall. It's 6 of them. Very, very good. And as far as I'm concerned with what I want, I am done in this entire area. We're going to move on. That's Quicksilver bullets over there. Might as well, right? Like, anything I don't have to buy is smart. Come on. I'm all cautious not to fall off the edge. Okay, this is where you can talk to Patches and get the Tonsil Stone if you want to go fight Amygdala. I know another way, I'm not going to get it. We're going to go over that way anyway later. I don't even want to deal with it. Fuck it. Now I'm killing these dogs because they will trigger once you reach a certain point around this corner. I want to get stuck on a jug. I want to go in here and get these because these are also very important in my opinion, and I like to put them there because I do what I want. So we're done. There is a church outfit here. There's an arcane tool you can pick up and sell. You might get some Molotovs back over there, but we're done. I'm not doing any of that. We're just going to run for it into the poison swamp. And there's a few items over there. I think there might be a gem, but I don't remember it being a good gem. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to take the risk. But before I do that, I want to pick up this item only. Boop. Free blood echoes. Now, I'm aiming for that light in the cave beyond this gigantic tombstone. We got poisoned, but it's okay. Still have poison stuff right there. We're good. That's the world's longest ladder. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. And if you didn't know this, actually it's not the world's longest ladder. With the recent release of Elden Ring, twice I have been witness to longer ladders. But we don't know. We don't know. Maybe there's even longer ones. Alright, no joking aside. This is a pretty important part for well, for any playthrough, if you're planning on fighting all bosses and doing it somewhat smoothly. Like I said, the start of the game is chaos, and you're back and forth all over the place, trying to collect shit, going back to Dream, going back to Lamp. It's fucking nuts. But this part is important. I highly recommend you open this gate. For 2 reasons. One is, I don't know something, and the other one I'll explain. If you don't know where this is right where we started the game. We came out of that clinic, that's where we killed the wolf, and the wolf killed us with his when we had bare hands. And we went through that gate to start the game. This one wouldn't have opened, but now it'll open. At some point later, we are going to have to come back here. Let me get past Squidward and I'll explain. Hey, bro. See, he'll be a lot stronger, I think. Yeah, see, he only took half his health. The last one died from 1 hit, and he's still alive. Alright. Oh, shit. Now, those guys will one-shot you a lot on Blood level 4s. God damn it. I really don't like those guys. Okay. I need you guys and gals, and everything in between, to think back to that item we picked up when we dropped down that dark hole, and I didn't light the lamp, and I told you it's an umbilical cord, and that's how you... Okay, remember that? Instead of doing the prostitute storyline, which I don't want to dedicate the time to, talking to the NPC and all that bullshit, I'm going to get another one here, but I can't get it till later. There's an enemy hunter down this hallway. And if you go down there right now, she is hostile, and she's going to fucking kill you. Trust me. But here's a funny thing, if you don't already know. After you defeat Rom, it doesn't have to be that you don't defeat Rom and come back here. You could defeat Rom, play for 3 days just before you go to the end of the main game, come here. She won't be hostile anymore. You can talk to her and kill her, and you'll get another umbilical cord. I can't do it till later, but to me that's way easier than repeatedly talking to an NPC and trying to remember the order of when you need to blah blah. I don't care. I don't want to do that. So, birthday party invitation. So my plan is, once we defeat the Witches of Hemwick, I'm going to transport myself to Cainhurst, but only light the lamp. I'm not going to go to Cainhurst and fight the boss until we have a +10 weapon. So, more all over the place. Now, the reason I think it's important to open that gate outside is because I like to open these doors with the hopes that when I come back here later, I just spawn at the lamp down there, I turn around and run up here. But I kind of remember them being closed sometimes and not others. So with that gate open, all we do is run around the building and it's the same kind of thing. So I do both because I don't remember why one happens and the other one Because like I said, I'm not Wikipedia. I don't be knowing. So I chose to take the Bold Hunter mark to warp back to the start of the Forbidden Woods. I think I'm going to make my way through. Yeah, let's go. We'll just try to cram it in here. I'm going to run past these guys. What I want to do is get through the level a little bit, collect some Twin Bloodstone shards, and at least open that first shortcut, which is a big, big deal. And then we'll call it done. I have way too many blood echoes to be screwing around over here. I'm kind of hoping I don't regret this. R1, L1. Okay, I always pick up what they drop. At the very least, it's blood vials. Okay, so we already killed the little bunny rabbit. We don't need it. I don't want to get murdered by that guy. Which way do I want to go? Because all roads lead to the same place. That way you drop down, take damage. I'm not doing any glitch shortcuts, so that way's off. And then this way, I have to run through. Okay, we're going this way. It doesn't matter. You can get there however you want. Now, I don't want to fight any of these people. I don't care. I'm not running on that because it's a booby trap. I don't know if you remember. You fall in a hole in the ground. There's a bunch of crows, and I think there's antidotes down there. I don't care. And up here, that item I didn't go get is Molotovs. I don't care. So, don't care about water zombies. I do care about this guy. Try to get my sneak on. I shoot him. Yeah. Twin Bloodstone shards. Oil urns. Straight across here, if you didn't already know, there's a couple more twins. We got one more, well, a couple more spots to pick some shit up, and then we're going to just get the shortcut, and then next video we'll start with some other shit. I'll figure out a plan, because there's one rune here I want to get that I pretty much consider that I'm going to die. If I don't, I'm surprised, and I don't want to do it with any blood echoes. Right here on a BL4, what I like to do is just run by these guys and get to the shooter. You know me. I don't want dogs or shooters loose, because they'll just fucking ruin your life. This guy will chase you up here, and it kind of breaks them apart a little bit. You just have to know the path to run through them. Yep. Motherfucker. Alright. Now, I know those guys drop bullets, right? Yep. Like I said, the more shit you pick up, the more shit you don't have to buy. Now, here's interesting, because if you don't remember, there's a giant cannon on the top of the hill. See it? You'll see it in a second. Ba-boomba. And that will one-shot you like a mofo. So what I want to do is run to the right in this first building for two reasons. Number one, you get away from the cannon, and number two, this. Break on through. Break on through. Make sure you have full stamina. Run out the door and turn right. Doesn't matter which side of the cannon you run on, but I would recommend killing cannon guy first. Now, I didn't kill the two enemies down there. I don't really need blood echoes that much. But I do want to kill this guy because he's guarding beast blood pellets. So let's see again. The parry to visceral is 216. Oh, I missed. He completely ducked my bullet. What? Never seen him do that in my life. Oh, that's a scary one. You don't want anything to do with that. So, R1, L1. 281. So it's confirmed. Don't be doubting me. Oh, cool. He dropped that. They don't always drop that. This is the real reason we're here. But we got bonus shards. So in there's 2 sleeping enemies that don't have shit. I don't care. Over here, before we go in the doors, twin bloodstone shards. And there are quite a bit more on the other half of the level, but we're going to have to do that next time. Now here, there's the cannon. Up there, there's some poison. There's the cannon. There's some poison knives and shit. I'm not interested. I'm just really not. So that's a little shortcutty thing. I do want to run over here before Snake Guy, because I believe this is Madman's Knowledge. Yes. Okay, I'm going to full heal because I'm superstitious about how I'm going to get through the next part, and I feel like if I'm not full healed, it won't work. What I like to do is make sure I have full stamina. And now I'm going to run right at this guy and whoop whoop him. Whoop 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 him. You see? Cut back here. On Blood level 4, I don't want to fight everything on those snake guys. It's about doing all the bosses, in my opinion. I did struggle through one all-boss run, killing damn near everything, and I just don't want to do it again. This is a very important shortcut. That's Antidotes in front of me. I'm not going to pick it up. That's Valter. He has a bucket on his head. Don't start shit with him. He will wreck you all day long. Now our shortcut's open. We go back to the dream. With any luck, I already have enough twin bloodstone shards to level up one more time before we even enter the second half of the woods, because that's where it all becomes snakes. So in the next video, we're going to make our way through the second half of the Forbidden Woods, picking up all the bloodstone shards that I know exist. There is 1 bloodstone chunk. I'm going to pick up 3 runes. 1 might kill us, so I might try to get it very, very first, and if I survive, we'll do the rest. I'm unsure about that. We're going to open one more shortcut, but before we fight shadows, we're leaving. I'm going to let myself get kidnapped, run through Hypogean, collect all the shit over there, pick up free bolt paper. Ultimately, I'll kill Parl, which will allow me to buy bolt paper. Then we'll go back to shadows, or maybe the witches. I don't know. Now, to do the DLC, you have to defeat Amelia, and you have to pick this up. We will do that later. I'm not going anywhere near the DLC until I have a plus 10 weapon. So, bang, bang. I'm a little OCD about this kind of stuff too, like just maxing out whatever it's not important. I'm not going to call him a name this time. So, let's see what we got. Fortify. We can do it one more time. We're 1 away from doing it a second time. Or, you see, look, we need 1, and we'll get that pretty quick in the Forbidden Woods. I'm not using those until the weapon is maxed, but check it out. We unlocked a new gem slot. No, we didn't. That's next time. My mistake. But we did get this. Look at that. That's the one we picked up running to the Forbidden Woods password door. So 19 in this column, 17 in that column. Don't ask me why. I don't really understand that, and I don't care to. So that's pretty good. I don't need any of those. I don't want that. Let's just buy 3 of those. I don't want to spend too much insight, but I don't want it too high. Oh, in any case, it doesn't matter. I'll get all this stuff squared away, and the next episode we'll do Forbidden Woods and run around. I'll see you guys then.